Hello FPL lovers, welcome to my channel. A new FPL season is approaching and 3 new teams will be joining the party, meaning there are some judgments to be made by FPL managers. Fulham, Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest have all been promoted to the Premier League, so that means we'll have many new players in the game as well as some familiar faces being back. Just because a team has been promoted doesn't mean they are not worthy of getting on FPL. Players such as Pookie, who scored 142 points last season, Ivan Toney with 140 points and Jansen with 122 points are proof that promoted players can have a big impact, especially at such a cheap price. So today we are going to look at one of the new teams, that is Bournemouth. We are going to look at how they could set up to play in the Premier League and suggest their assets worth going after based on the evidence we have provided. Before moving forward, please do subscribe my channel, and if you have any suggestions or queries, do post those in comment section. With that being said, let's get started. So as we know, every year 3 championship teams get promoted to EPL, and this year it's Fulham, Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest. Scott Parker returns to the Premier League this season after finishing second in the championship with Cherries. A team from Dorset had the best defense in the championship last year and will have their work cut out to stay in the top tier. They scored 74 goals at a rate of 1.6 goals per match. They created 95 chances, which were second highest in the championship after Fulham, and kept maximum number of clean sheets, that is 21. Now coming to tactics. Setting up with a 4-2-3-1 with a double pivot, mainly Lewis Cook and Jefferson Lerma, Scott Parker's sides are not as attacking as Fulham, but there are few similarities. Most notably, they don't keep as much of the ball as Fulham do. They are still a possession-based side at championship level. The 57.1% average possession is the third highest in the league, but they operate in a different manner, especially when not in possession. Similar to Fulham, they also like creating wide overloads when in possession of the ball. However, they tend to look on the inside more often than crossing, with decoy runs from the wing used to create space inside of the pitch. Philip Billing and Dominic Solanke have formed a formidable partnership at 9 and 10. The two have been very similar average position and rarely stray too far from each other. With their quick combination and understanding of each other, it's perhaps no surprise that Solanke has more touches inside the box than any other striker last year in the league. One thing Parker has bought is organization. Out of possession, they are a very difficult team to break down. Unlike Fulham, they are not a big pressing team, and when they do, they like to do it in their own half when they have a numerical advantage. They use a mid block and defend with 4-4-2 system, allowing for organization with 2 banks of 4. In transition, they are quick but do not take too many risks with their passing, ensuring possession of the ball. On the whole, they play exciting football which has been used to dominate division they are in with better quality players. Some changes are expected to deal with a better quality opposition, but it's likely the foundation will stay the same, especially regarding the defensive setup. In attack, they may need to take more risk on the counter if they are to find a way of scoring freely. Now let's check out some players whom you can target. At first, we have Dominic Solanke coming at a price of 6 million. Scoring 29 goals and 7 assists last season, it feels as if Solanke is getting underrated by some. Whether this is due to Mitrovic's outrageous return last season is unclear, but it feels like Solanke is ready for this setup. Aged 24, Solanke has racked up 63 Premier League appearances already, but with just 4 goals to his name. Since then, he's back 44 times in the championship and returns to the Premier League as a different proposition. He'll have something to prove to those who just see him as another big team reject. Solanke is an intelligent footballer who is not only great with the ball at his feet but makes very intelligent runs and is selfless. Bournemouth have a really tricky first 4 games, so he is not one to go after straight away. However, then they have 9 or so matches in a row which seems winnable, so if he manages to get a good start, he could be set up nicely for that run. Next we have Philip Billing coming at a price of 5.5 million. Last year in the championship, he forged a good partnership with Solanke by scoring 10 goals and provided 10 assists as well. With 1.8 shots per match, he had an excellent goal figure of 0.22 and expected assist figure of 0.16. He also created 13 big chances last season. Next we have one of the Bournemouth's most impressive defenders last year, was left back Jordan Gemura, coming at a price of 4.5 million. Aged 22, the Zimbabwe international broke into the side during last season, scoring 3 goals and providing 1 assist and also kept 15 clean sheets. Given his ability to get up and down the left flank, the Zemura both provides a threat in the defense and attack for the Cherries. He created 7 big chances. If the club can continue with a strong defensive record, he could get few clean sheets and he's got some points in him going forward as well. Next we have Mark Travers coming at a price of 4.5 million. Last season he kept 20 clean sheets, which was most by any player in the championship. He made some good saves at a rate of 2.6 saves per match. If Bournemouth can continue with their strong defensive record, I think Mark Travers is going to play a big role. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching the video, and if this video helps in your FPL team, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Good luck FPL.